past 5 years to have all kinds of different speakers that we've done here. And our guest speaker tonight was actually suggested by one of my officers, and her name is Lisa Susko. I got it right. She is a 4th degree black belt. She is the owner of the Jindo Martial Arts studio in Tonawanda. She's a certified self-defense instructor, and she's also, this was really impressive, she's a member of the board of National Women's Martial Arts Federation. So she's kind of a big wig in martial arts. So if we could give her a big round of applause.
Thank you. Can you hear me? Yeah, I work better just kind of rolling along. So that's what we're going to do today. My girl's already laughing because I'm barefoot. Okay. Again, I want to thank Mr. Taylor for this opportunity. I want to definitely thank Sammy for recommending me. That was really great. My name is Lisa Susko, and as he stated, I own a martial arts school. I'm a 4th degree. I've been training for about 17 years now. In the martial arts, I was kind of a late bloomer. I didn't start until I was 35. Yes, do the math, I'm 52. And what had happened is I had just recently quit smoking after a very long and bad addiction. Don't ever do it, none of you. It's bad, it's bad, it's bad. And I was totally out of shape, way overweight, you know, just couldn't do anything. I needed to do something. And I've always been interested in martial arts, so I thought I would give it a try. When I first got into my first class, it was a little challenging. There were 16 of us that were starting out as white belts. I was the oldest. I was, as I stated, out of shape, I was overweight, and I was the only female in my group. So it was a little daunting when I first started. When I first started, I couldn't even run a lap around the school. That's how bad it was. And it was very, very challenging through my journey. Within my 3 years, I had sprained both my ankles twice. I had broken all my toes on various times, most of them twice. And I had enough bruises to make it look like somebody went at me with a bat. And my family and my friends, you know, trying to be kind, were like, nobody would think any worse of you if you quit. You know, why are you doing this to yourself? You know, are you crazy? How long can you keep doing this? And so I knew that they were trying to be positive and saying, you know, we won't think anything of it if you quit. But I couldn't. I don't know if it's the stubborn Irish, but I couldn't. I had signed up for it. I was going to do it. I was going for my black belt. As I kept on going through my journey, I did get in better shape. I did be able to master the skills I needed to. I still got bruised. I still got broken, but I recovered and I kept on going. When I went for my black belt 3 years later, of the 16 of us that all started together, how many would you guess made it to black belt?
2.
1. Me.
That was cool.
Me. The oldest, the worst in shape, and the only woman. Okay, nothing against the guys, but I thought that was pretty cool just for being able to do that myself. I was the only one that made it to black belt. I tested on my own. Once I continued, I knew that that was it, that I loved it and I was going to just do this for the rest of my life. I started teaching and found out that I loved that just as much. And as time went on, I decided that it was time for me to set out on my own and open my own school. Very, very tough decision. I didn't decide to open my school until I was 48. I should have been thinking about like retiring or something. And instead, I'm deciding to take on this major time burden and financial burden to do something I know nothing about. Owning a business? Absolutely nothing. You can read every book you want, but nobody tells you what it's going to be like. And so a lot of people say, what did you do? How did you do it? And I tell them basically, I took a big breath, you do this, and you exhale. And that's the hardest part. Once you take that first step, you're golden. Because after that, you can go forward, you can go to the side, you can go anywhere you want. You can even step back. You might say, that wasn't a really good move, I should go this way, and then go this way. But as long as you keep moving, you're always going to be progressing, and that's the main thing you want. You don't want to just stop. On my desk in my office, I have 2 plaques that I look at every day as a reminder. The first one says, what would you attempt to do if you knew you could not fail? Give it some thought. What would you do? If I could tell everybody here, I will guarantee, no matter what you try, you will not fail. What would you do? Think about the power of thinking of having that kind of an attitude. From something as simple as, how many of you have sat in class and a question was asked, you knew the answer. You knew it. Maybe not. Maybe you don't put the answer, And then somebody else raises their hand and they give the answer and you're like, I knew that. Why didn't I raise my hand? You missed that opportunity. Trying out for a sport. I'm probably not fast enough. I'm probably not strong enough. I'm probably not agile enough. So, I'm not even going to try. I'm not going to bother. Trying to work on a project or a program with somebody. Making new friends. They probably won't like me. I'm not even going to go up and talk to them, right? These are opportunities that you have missed that you might never get back. So don't let the fear of failure stop you. Let it push you. To fail means you grow, okay? You don't want to do it all the time. But to fail means you grow. How boring would it be if everything you did turned out perfect and you never had to be challenged, right? Allow yourself to be challenged and allow yourself, if necessary, to fail. Because that just gives you more insight on what you need to do next time to make it better, to make it work. Okay? If I had listened to, my family and friends and said it's okay to quit, I would have missed out on so much. First of all, I wouldn't be healthy as I am now. Who knows? I hate to think about it. What I've maybe even reverted going back to smoking. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. But I wouldn't be healthy as I am now, right? I'm 52 and I'm in better shape than when I was 32 right now. Okay. I wouldn't have met the friends that I met through my martial arts. These are people that they are my friends for life. I will give them a body organ if they needed it. That's how close we are. If I had walked out of that school, I would have never met them. If I had not opened my school, if I had not taken that one step, I would not have met the students that I have. And the students I have are amazing. They inspire me every day. They think I'm there to inspire them. They inspire me. They want to learn. They want to know new things, which means I've got to go out and learn new things to teach them new things. I have to make sure I'm in shape because I got to keep up with 15-year-olds. They're going to kill me when they spar. Okay? So I have to stay in shape. They inspire me constantly to do my best so that I can give them my best. There are families that are associated. We have such an amazing village, and I love it. Everybody supports each other. And it's it's a great bond to have so many people around you constantly knowing that all they think about is your best interest. And that's student to student, parent to teacher, teacher to student. We all are there to help each other grow. So the second plaque that I have on my desk that I see every day is from Winston Churchill. And it's one of his most famous speeches, and I'm going to bring it up. I'm not going to do the whole thing, don't worry. Okay, I have the abbreviated of it, which is just never, 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 never give in. He gave a speech to a school, and what he actually said was, never give in. Never, 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 never. In nothing great or small. In large or petty. Never give in except to convictions of honor and good sense. I read these every day because, I love my business. It's been up for 4 years. I still have sleepless nights, okay? Still, am I doing the right thing? I had a sleepless night last night for the idea of coming up here and speaking in front of all of you. But it's worth it. It's so worth it. So I want to always remind myself that there is a chance I'm going to fail, but don't give up because there's a chance I'll fail. And don't ever give up. I found my passion. I know what I want to do with my life. And that's where I have to, plain and simple. So, again, I want to thank Mr. Taylor. I want to thank Sammy very, very much. I want to thank all of the National Junior Honor Society members and inductees for allowing me this moment to speak with you today. I hope that you have a wonderful and successful and fulfilled life in front of you. And remember, don't be afraid and don't ever quit. Yes? And thank you very much.